I want to go over this kind of somewhat ambiguous situation and kind of go through the thought process of what I would say maybe is the correct thing to do at every step of it. But the steps kind of go one after another. It's like, oh, we should back up, we should go forward, we should back up, we should go forward, that type of thing. So the setup for this is that we're about to push out off of big ad, and then Sham gets dropped. So right now they don't have Uber yet. So they have two options. One is they don't have a medic, or we don't have a medic, so they can pressure us, they can push us, and probably get a kill off of that. The risk if they did that is that they could endanger their med, so they might not want to do that. I probably would pressure off of that pretty hard actually. So we are basically in pushing position. They're not in pushing position. We have pretty good sight. So we should be thinking they're probably going to come through. If they come through fast, we need to commit a soldier or possibly even two, since we might lose a round off of this. And if they don't go fast, then that gives us some different possibilities. So one of the reasons they might not go fast is that they're like, all right, we see what's happening. Let's wait till we get Uber and then we can push in. Or maybe they're just a little bit slow. So it's developed a little bit more. We're in a position where we have Frunk hanging out, looking to rat through sewer. Totally fine. And Kuro's in a position where he can bomb if they push in fast. Also great. Meanwhile, Cyclone and I are kind of backing out. I'm a little bit weak too. I just have some traps set up is pretty much all I was trying to do. Maybe I don't have a trap there. So we see that Moose is trying to pressure, but is a little bit alone. Kuro gets some good spam off, and he's very alone. People are looking at Lim. Hopefully Lim lives this, because that's great to draw some attention. Moose is alone. Frunk does a great job of just jumping that demo man who's by himself. Kuro jumps in also. They get the kill, and they back up. Great. So now we're in a new position. We go, okay, that's probably going to make them slow down a little bit more. They still have the option, because they're in a new position now, which is they are going to have Uber in 2 seconds or whatever, but they won't have a demo man. So should they push in without Uber, or with Uber without a demo man, or should they wait until they have Uber ad? So we'll see that Sham's going to spawn now. They have 90 ad. They'll have enough time to get Moose up, their demo man up, and then push in, but it'll decrease their ad to I couldn't tell you offhand, maybe 20%, something like that. Still totally usable ad, but they have to go fast as soon as Moose gets there. Great. So now we need to be looking. Again, we have great spotting, and we go, well, what are they going to do? Are they going to push, or are they going to wait? Our med's up now, so they're not going to be able to pressure very effectively. If they're already in position to pressure, it would be a great pressure situation, because Sham's probably not here for, let's see, another 2 seconds, let's say. But they're not in great position. It's called that they might be going IT, I think. We're not really sure. Yeah, see, it looks like they might be going IT. I think I rotate there. Maybe not. So we go, okay, they're still not pushing. At any point, they should probably be at least pressuring. So they go, so at this point, we can go, okay, great, they're waiting. So to recap so far, we're thinking we lost something big. They might try to immediately push in. If they do, we need to commit a soldier or two. We were in a good position to do that. They are out of sync with each other, so they give up a demo goes early, but nobody's there to support the demo. So our soldiers get that free pick by jumping them and then backing back out. Not committing, just slowing them down by killing one of their key members. So they just got a scout. They probably are still going to push, but getting that demo slowed them down. So then again, they have a new option, which is, are we going to push off of still having Uber but no demo, or are we going to wait for Uber? It seems like they're going to wait for Uber. Wait for their demo. It seems like they're going to wait for their demo. Lim's pushed up quite a bit here. Since we're in a ambiguously defensive, like we know we're not going forward, we just don't know how we're defending. He's really should just be spotting here. But we're still learning a lot of different things, so not really the focus of this. So they're going to pick on Lim. Okay, so now we know we definitely are leaving this. At this point, we think we should be thinking we need to be sacking a soldier. Kuro's in a good position to sack. Funk's in a good position to rat. Probably don't need to be doing both, but it's okay because we know if they go through sewer, Frunk will take that, and well, hopefully Frunk can has an earlier decision before Kuro has to decide, so Kuro can play more reactively. So great, good setup for that. Might be a little bit overcommitted to the sack, but I think it's totally fine. Okay, so they push in through upper. Ooh, I wish that Kuro was stuffing that a little bit better, but he's just going for the sack. Gets in, and great, there's that sack. I think that works. This is probably the end of where I wanted to talk about it, but we get that force. Sham ideally lives this. I die that, but that's okay. But anyway, that's pretty much all I wanted to show is that weird stack of like ambiguous situations. Are they going to push? Are they not? Because they have a lot of different decisions to make there. I think that what we ended up doing by and large was correct. Maybe not perfect in execution, but our decisions ended up being ones that matched to what they were doing. It's just a matter of whether or not they might not do that same thing every single time. So it's not like we made the correct decision in all cases, just that we happen to read the situation correct and get good enough spotting to be able to react to that well. So anyway, that's all I had.